Doctor Doom, the ultimate Marvel villain. Explained, we're diving into the world of one of Marvel's most iconic villains. That's right, folks, we're talking about Doctor Doom. This guy's got it all. The intelligence of Reed Richards, the magical prowess that would make Merlin jealous, and an ego bigger than Galactus's appetite. But what really makes Doctor Doom tick? What's his deal? Well, buckle up, true believers, because in this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about the one, the only, Doctor Doom. Let's get this metal-faced party started. So who is Doctor Doom? Let's just say if supervillains had resumes, Doctor Doom's would be stacked. This guy's a walking paradox, a scientific genius who dabbles in dark magic, a ruthless tyrant who genuinely believes he's saving the world, and let's not forget, he rocks a floor-length green cloak like it's nobody's business. Basically, if there's trouble brewing in the Marvel Universe, you can bet Doctor Doom's got a metal-clad hand in it. But hey, even the most tyrannical supervillains have a backstory, right? And Doctor Doom's is a real tearjerker. Born Victor Von Doom, he was just a young boy with a genius-level intellect and a tragic family history. Fast forward a bit, Victor gets a scholarship to a prestigious university, rubs shoulders with some other future superheroes, Reed Richards, and then boom, an experiment goes wrong, leaving his face horribly scarred. So, you know how we mentioned Doctor Doom's got magical powers? Well, hold on to your hats, because this dude once punched a Celestial in the face. Okay, get this, Doctor Doom and Iron Man, but what if I told you that Doctor Doom once actually became Iron Man? Yeah, you heard that right. During the Iron Man 2020 storyline, Doom decided to take over Tony Stark's mantle, you know, as one does when they want to improve things. He even rocked his own version of the Iron Man suit, complete with a Doomified helmet and enough firepower to make Tony Stark jealous. We've established that Doctor Doom is ambitious, right? Like conquer the world, reshape reality in his image, ambitious. Well, one time, he decided to take his ambitions to a cosmic level by stealing the power cosmic from none other than the Silver Surfer. Of course, it all came crashing down eventually because, well, you don't just steal from Galactus and get away with it. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this is where Doctor Doom's genius intellect and his god complex really collide. Enter Doomstadt, Doctor Doom's own personal utopia, a technological marvel that puts even Wakanda to shame. It's got everything, flying cars, advanced medicine, and a complete lack of free will, because who needs freedom when you have efficiency, right? Speaking of Latveria, let's talk about Doctor Doom's home turf, shall we? This small European nation might not seem like much on the surface, but under Doom's iron-fisted rule, it's become a technological powerhouse and a haven for supervillains on the run. The people of Latveria revere Doctor Doom as a godkin, and to be fair, he does provide them with a high standard of living, as long as they don't, you know, question his authority or anything. You can't talk about Doctor Doom without mentioning his arch-nemesis, the Fantastic Four. These guys have been going at it for decades, and their rivalry is the stuff of legend. It all started back in college, when Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic himself, accidentally caused the experiment that scarred Doom's face. Doom blames Reed for his disfigurement, and has been trying to prove his superiority ever since. Doctor Doom isn't just a comic book villain, folks. This guy's a multimedia icon. He's been featured in countless cartoons, live-action movies, with varying degrees of success, let's be honest, and even video games. Love him or hate him, you can't deny that Doctor Doom's got staying power. This one might surprise you, but underneath that cold metal exterior, there might be a heart of, well, maybe not gold, but something slightly warmer than absolute zero. There have been moments in the comics where Doctor Doom has shown compassion, even heroism. Okay, this might seem contradictory considering his villainous resume, but Doctor Doom isn't above teaming up with the good guys when it suits his purposes. Of course, these alliances are usually temporary, and Doom always has his own agenda. But hey, even a villain can appreciate a good team-up now and then. love him or hate him, there's no denying that Doctor Doom is a force to be reckoned with in the Marvel Universe. He's a brilliant scientist, a powerful sorcerer, a ruthless dictator, and let's face it, he's got style. It's no wonder that he's inspired countless other villains, from the Green Goblin to Arcade. Notable story number 1, Secret Wars, Doom versus everyone. Alright, let's talk epic storylines, because when it comes to Doctor Doom, they don't get much bigger than Secret Wars. We're talking about a multiversal battle royale where different realities collide. Heroes and villains duke it out, and Doctor Doom, well, he kind of steals the show. He uses this newfound power to create Battleworld, a patchwork planet made up of different realities, and declares himself the God Emperor Doom. Notable story number 2, Doom War. Latveria takes center stage. If you thought Doctor Doom was a formidable foe on his own, wait until you see what happens when he unleashes the full might of Latveria. In the Doom War storyline, Doom decides to target Wakanda, not because he wants their vibranium, okay, maybe a little because of the vibranium, but because he sees their advanced technology as a threat to his own vision of the future. It's a clash of titans, with Black Panther and the Wakandan forces facing off against Doctor Doom and his army of Doombots. Notable story number 3, Infinity Gauntlet, Doom versus Thanos and the universe. Even when Thanos is involved, Doctor Doom can't help but try to steal the spotlight. In the Infinity Gauntlet storyline, Thanos, the Mad Titan who loves a good finger snap, has assembled the Infinity Gauntlet and wiped out half of all life in the universe. He confronts Thanos, demands the gauntlet, and even manages to hold his own for a while. Notable story number 4, Avengers. The Children's Crusade, Doom plays the long game. Doctor Doom loves a good scheme, and in Avengers, the Children's Crusade, he proves that he's a master manipulator, playing the long game like a chess grandmaster. Doom sees an opportunity to exploit the situation, using his influence and manipulation to try to control the Scarlet Witch's immense power for his own nefarious purposes. Notable story number 5, Emperor Doom, the world according to Doom. Imagine a world ruled by Doctor Doom. Using the Purple Man's mind control powers, Doom takes control of every mind on Earth, creating a global utopia ruled by his iron fist. Of course, it's not all sunshine and roses. People are forced to live according to Doom's strict laws, and any dissent is met with swift and brutal punishment. So there you have it, folks. The tragic origin, the incredible powers, the questionable fashion choices. We've covered it all. What do you think about Doctor Doom? Is he a villain you love to hate, or do you secretly root for him to finally achieve his goals? Let us know in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Doctor Doom, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Marvel madness.